Hello, it's time to take down Rom the Vacuous Spider, and for this fight I used my trusted +6 Flamesprayer for an easier fight. I also used the Formless Odeon rune that increases my bullets by 4. In addition to this, you should also make 5 blood bullets, as that will give you even more ammo. The fight should not be so hard as long as you keep circling him and applying fire to his body. His head is rather sturdy, so you should avoid trying to do damage to that and just run around him and apply damage to his body. I start off by throwing oil urn on him to increase the damage, and then I just proceed to continue to try and circle him. I do not care about the additional spiders, even though they might be a minor nuisance. I focus strictly on him. After you have done enough damage to him, he will teleport to a new place, and during that time that normally gives you a nice opportunity to heal if you knew that before you chase him down again. As you see, he is a bit hassle to get around sometimes, but as long as you run or just dash around, you should have no problem with just focusing on his body. There you see, now he teleports, and as I mentioned before, it's a good time to heal up and just get back in the fight again. And before this turn, I just apply Bone Marrow Ash to buff the damage of my Flamesprayer. And also worth mentioning that I actually have the minimum required 8 arcane to use the Flamesprayer, so I get no damage scaling whatsoever. So if you have invested a bit into arcane, you should have an even easier fight than I do, because I have no damage scaling at all. As you see, he takes a fair bit of damage, but he also starts to spam his AoE effect that can be a bit annoying in the end. But I still manage to do a lot of damage with my Flamesprayer. And there he goes teleporting again, and the spiders are getting a bit annoying, but I just roll out of the side, heal, and get back in the fight when he starts teleporting again. I had hoped to finish him off with my Flamesprayer, but in the end, as you will see, he will get a bit cranky and start spamming his AoE effect to that extent that I actually had to decide to finish him off with my sword. But if you have made enough ammo, and if you have more damage scaling than I do, you probably will have no problem burning him the entire fight. See here he starts spamming a lot, so I actually have to heal a bit, get back in the fight, and I'm also running out of bullets. So at this point I just decide that it's time to finish him off with my Ludwig Holy Blade. So I extend it and go in for the final blows. It's not a hard fight at all, actually, if you just time it right. So if you're having a hard time with him, at least try the alternative way with a Flamesprayer. It's always great fun to use that one. So you could at least keep the fire burning, or at least try, as you see. If you run out of fumes, you just go in for the kill with the blade. Until next time, remember to be blessed by the blood.